Hello, Marvel fam. Welcome to episode of Marvel Talk with your hosts,
Nick
and Chris. And we're doing the final part of the Galactus trilogy.
That is right, guys. If you've been following the channel for a few months now, you would know that we've been covering the Galactus saga, and we've been doing it once a month. And this month is the last month.
Yep.
And
of the final issue.
That's right. And we're going to go over it and tell you guys what we thought about everything all in all and tell you about the issue. So, also, they are highly advertising at last. The Human Torch is going to college. So this issue, you'll see that.
I'm going to college.
Usually it's, I'm going to Disney World. But we got it right here, so let's get started. Well, we end up with last issue. For anyone who wants a recap, Silver Surfer was deciding whether or not he's going to stop his master, Galactus.
And so here we go back to that.
Yes. Well, it turns out that
Silver Surfer has officially decided to go up against his master.
And they go into an epic battle.
Yep.
Realizing that Earth is worth saving after all.
Yep. And so apparently the Surfer puts Galactus into a little cocoon, and while Thing tries to punch it, and it hurts.
Oh, my hand! I thought it was quabbling time.
But then Galactus breaks free.
While also showing you some some Marvel stuff that came out during that time that was on sale.
Yeah. So while Galactus and the Surfer are fighting,
I got it right here.
Yeah, there you go. And then there's the Watcher again with Johnny down there, still off after the ultimate nullifier.
That's correct. And the Watcher is indeed hoping that everything will go successfully.
And then Johnny ends up returning. You can see there.
Yes, everything. Where everyone's just like, oh great, everything's coming back together now.
And the moment arrives where Reed Richards ends up using the ultimate nullifier against Galactus.
Finally, to put a stop to him.
Yep. And there they work out a truce. He will spare the Earth if he gives him back the ultimate nullifier. And he has the Silver Surfer no longer roaming the galaxies, as now he's going to stay on Earth.
As the protector. And now, we get into some sad stuff here.
Yeah, so as Johnny's still a little woozy, but then Alicia comes in, goes to see the Surfer, and while Ben's very upset by that, and he ends up leaving right down there.
Yes, and this really shook him up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Alicia didn't know that he left.
Yeah, so she tries to go after him. And as the Surfer right there, he ends up just, goes around now to her.
Yes, protecting it, making sure that everything is good. A new hero has stepped into the planet Earth, I guess you could say.
Yep.
And now,
over there, now the news covers everything that happened
during the events.
And while over here, we cut to a college football team.
That's right, and you're not gonna believe it, but it was Johnny just doing it.
Yeah, and there's Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman.
That's right.
Where apparently he actually does a little outburst, and then she ends up leaving because of that.
Yeah, this was one of the most intense battles at that time before the Fantastic Four was doing universal savings on a daily basis.
And then we cut back to Thing, who ends up seeing a woman and ends up scaring her a little bit, and he's upset by that. And now we cut to Johnny, who's now at college.
That's as you saw later in that football game. That's basically was, And now he's just, we see more of him now.
Yep.
Just doing college-y things is all.
And going to be a part of it. And during all that, he actually even still ends up thinking of Crystal from the Inhumans.
That's right, who he was dating at the time.
Yeah. And
they end off with this little teaser.
Yeah, where a new thing, I believe, joins the... joins the Fantastic Four.
But we won't spoil that.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for you guys if you would like us to actually get that issue if it reprints.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Because
if it were to be, it would be issue 51.
That's right. And that's basically it. This was the conclusion of the saga.
Yep. So this was a 5 out of 5.
Agreed. The end, actually, I'm going to give it a 4 for me. Just because I feel like the ending could have been a lot better. And I feel like they could have done a little bit more. But other than that...
Or actually, like how so, actually?
Well, for starters, they really... I mean, I understand, like, the aftermath was pretty intense. But, like, I don't know, it could have been more action-packed-y and have, like, a more dramatic moment at the end. Rather than just agreeing to the Northfire stuff, right? Like, kind of, like, middle way in. I would have loved to see more of Johnny's college stuff, too. As they didn't really show much there as they were advertising. And I would have loved to see more of like him and Crystal and see if they could work anything out. Okay. And along with this issue of just a new member, they could have just I understand like here's the next part, but I don't know. This doesn't really bother me. I just feel like that the ending could have been a little bit more like just show the Surfer taking on a new role and then showing us the next member. But other than that, I still think this was a great issue and a great way to end it. Regardless, even if my opinion is I just feel like it could have been a little bit more action-packed and better at the end, I still think it's pretty great.
Yeah, okay.
All in all, I will say I will give this saga a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, same.
For sure. And yeah, that is our final book club of the saga, guys. We hope you enjoyed.
Yep.
Let us know which saga you would like us to continue for the book club next, or if there's a comic book one-shot or issue that you want us to go over, let us know in the comments down below. And if you want more of us, well, we got you covered in the links down below where we have our TikTok and Instagram, which we post on there quite a few times, so check that out too. And if you are new, hi, welcome. You should consider subscribing. Our goal is 200 by the end of the year, so let's hope we can get there. We only got a few months. We only got like 2 months left of the year, so let's see if we can make that happen. I think we can. So yeah, and yeah. So we hope you all enjoy. Have a good rest of your night, and Excelsior.
That's it.